Hello, everyone, and welcome to Aquarium Radio at aquariumradio.com. And I'm your host, Jennifer Lesson, with my co-host, Dr. Sasha Lesson. And we have a very special roundtable discussion. This is a expanded Mock Citizens Disclosure Panel 1 with Alfred Lambermont Weber, Laura Magdalene Eisenhower, Ray Kosalandich, Tolik, Teresa J. Morris, and Elizabeth Diamond. Excuse me. And we are going to go about 3 hours. We have 8 people here altogether, so we're going to be doing these 5-minute rounds. And we have 4 to 5 questions, and at the end we're going to have some feedback and asking each other's questions if we have feedback. And we're going to begin with Dr. Lesson. And let me pull him on. 1 second. This is the first time managing these many people on the back end of a panel. So, Dr. Lesson, do we have you with us?
Yes, we do. You want me to start with Alfred's bio, right?
Okay, I'm just checking your sound. And would you like to begin by introducing our first panelist, which is Alfred Lambermont Weber? We're going to do a bio for each panelist, and then we're going to ask them the question. And I'm going to time it once the question begins, and you have 5 minutes. So we won't count the intro and the bio as part of your question, but once we start asking the guests the question, they have 5 minutes, and then they're going to hear a lovely sound, which is like a harp going off, and then you'll know to just finish your thought and allow for the next person to come on board. And we're going to go boy, girl, and we're starting with seniority. So, and my voice is going, so hopefully it comes back. All right. Dr. Lesson, would you like to begin?
Alfred Weber is a futurist, and he wrote Exopolitics, Politics, Government, and Law in the Universe. And that founded the whole field of exopolitics. And exopolitics is the science of relations among intelligent civilizations in the multiverse. Exopolitics included a case study of human contact with an advanced civilization on Mars. Alfred's new book, The Dimensional Ecology of the Omniverse, integrates empirical data from intelligent extraterrestrial civilizations and the intelligent civilization of souls in the interlife. It demonstrates a new hypothesis of a functioning ecology of intelligence in the dimensions of the omniverse. Alfred has taught economics at Yale and constitutional law at the University of Texas. He was the general counsel to the New York City Environmental Protection Administration. He was a futurist at Stanford Research Institute, and there he directed the 1977 Carter White House Extraterrestrial Communications. Alfred. First question is as follows. Let's get this question here. Question 1. Here it is. Okay. What evidence are you going to present today that the extraterrestrials are real and that they are visiting this planet?
Oh, Alfred Wayne. Oh, hold on 1 second. I've got to put him on live because he can't speak. Oh, and I wanted to say one more thing before I pull in Alfred, that this is your scenario is imagine an expanded citizens hearing on Capitol Hill, and they're recording your testimony for documentaries for Congress and world leaders. Okay, I'm not sure if we said that, but here we go. Alfred, are you there?
Yes. So the question again, the ETs, their boons, and our rulers' lies.
Right. Now, there's been 1 minute of my 5 minutes that have gone by so far.
I haven't started yet. Okay, so now we have you out.
Oh, you haven't.
I haven't started. So right now, if you're ready, I will start your timer.
Okay, good.
Are you ready?
Well, I'm ready, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm privileged to be here amongst such distinguished company of experiencers and interdimensional presences and exopoliticians, etc. Okay. It's very interesting that we're so concerned around time, because the first evidence that I would present is evidence from the third density time-space dimension that we're based in our solar system, and that is eyewitness evidence of an intelligent Martian human civilization, extraterrestrials, Homo Martis Terris, that in fact are visiting our planet and even have work at the Hughes Aircraft Company, and we have evidence that they attend support groups in Los Angeles, California, and that they are all over the place. And we have, that I've spoken to, 6 different whistleblowers who have witnessed them: Andrew Bishago, Randy Kramer, Michael Relf, Brett Stillings, Bernard Mendes, and Arthur Neumann. We have photographic evidence of them. Just go to projectmars.net or exopolitics.com. These are photographs of the Mars rovers, and you'll see many photographs of Martian humans there. And we have other witnesses who have come forth from the secret liaison programs of the U.S. government. Charles Hall talking about the tall white ETs. We have evidence from the hyperdimensional programs. These are the programs with the reptilians and greys and mantids. Jim Sparks has gone public. Others, there's plenty of information from whistleblowers going back to 1952 of the warfare between Earthling humans and Mars humans against reptilians and mantids and greys, both on Earth and on Mars. The reptilians and mantids and greys, the hostile ones, trying to essentially claim over Mars. And we have many, many contactees and much photography. There I would bring in all of the testimony that was given at the recent hearings held in Washington, D.C., with 5 former congresspersons. So that's a huge amount of data.
Okay. Well, are you complete, or do you have something else to say? You have another minute and 22 seconds.
Yeah. Well, that is a huge amount of evidence that that presents it. In order for the human mind to understand all of these data, I would bring my 2 books, which provide a frame of reference for interpreting all of the data. It provides a cosmic frame of reference. And the first one is Exopolitics, Politics, Government, and Law in the Universe. And this is a frame of reference for our programmed human mind to understand that we live in a highly populated and organized multiverse. And the second is the dimensional ecology of the omniverse, so that we can take all of that data and understand where it all fits in terms of a functioning dimensional ecology, not only of our universe, but of all the universes that are intersecting in a dimensional ecology with an overlapping dimensional ecology of the spiritual dimensions with the intelligent civilization of souls, because each of us is actually from the intelligent dimension of souls that is now incarnated in this virtual dimension inside an avatar that we call an earthling human. So that's what I have to say.
Well, thank you. That was perfect. The timer went off, and I would like to add what I think, knowing what I know about you, Alfred, is that the evidence you have is all these hours of interviews you have in the YouTubes and your books, and I would add that to our evidence that we're going to present to the Congress, if I could do that.
Oh,
all right.
Thank you. Very kind.
All right. Next person is, let me first, before I bring on the next person, make sure I have her right number because we didn't get her call in before the show. And I'm going to just ask, area code 347, is this TJ?
Yes. Can you hear me?
It is. Okay. And I want to say, those that I bring on live, if you could kind of mute or keep the background noise down, then I won't have to mute you in between when you ask my question. So if you could mute on your end or just be very quiet, that would be excellent. All right. So let me do my introduction to our next guest. Next panel member is Teresa J. Morris. She's an author, radio personality, and spiritual intuitive. And she's the host of T.J. Morris ET Radio and the founder of the Metaphysical Institute of the Ascension Center Energetics. She is the author of many books and hundreds of articles that have been published worldwide. I know she's on UFO Digest and other very famous publications, and she's appeared on radio and television, is an eclectic soul, investigative reporter. And let's see, she's best known for healing, intuition, ancient mysteries, cosmology, metaphysics, parapsychology, ufology, and the universal mind. So, TJ, the first question is, and I'll repeat this because there might be people tuning in haven't heard it before. This is entitled ETs, Their Boons, and Our Rulers' Lies. Based on your experience as a whistleblower, investigator, and or contactee, what evidence and logic will you present today that extraterrestrials are real and are visiting this planet that reveals the truth behind black projects, technology cures, and hidden information that affects all of humanity? And give me 1 second while I get the timer pulled up. And welcome to the show, TJ. Go ahead and say hello, and then I will start the timer when you begin to answer the question.
Okay. Hello, world, and welcome everyone that's listening on our channel and all the people on my chat room. So we are simulcasting with Janet Carroll Lesson for this particular show today. I am Teresa J. Morris. Thank you, everybody, fellow colleagues of the ET world. I really appreciate being allowed to speak today, and we have this forum of some great people here that put this together, and extraterrestrials are real and are visiting this planet. And my motto is alien civilizations exist, and that is what I've been writing about for many years since I left the military and became a prolific writer about 10 years ago. Now, I have been in uniform. I have been out of uniform. I've worked in country. I've worked out of country. For those that may have understanding of our military platform on the planet, and to be honest, I have worked in uniform and out of uniform with extraterrestrials. Now, as extraterrestrials, I mean people that are not of this planet. Now, we call ourselves Homo sapiens, and we are sentient, intelligent beings, and from what my people have told me that I work with that receive extrasensory perception, telepathy type of energy and use it, I've worked with them, and I do my best to communicate, and I know that might be strange for some people, not having that ability, which one actually has to, I guess, be around those within a 6-foot perimeter to understand that. Now, in my military, I have certain things I have come across that I would say is in the classified world, and the people that I would present besides myself would be my husband and he is not able to participate today because of his health. However, he and I have both worked together. We ran across each other's military backgrounds, his Army, my Navy, and we have